Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So, haven't been any Forex videos this week because of the July the 4th weekend. Don't like trading Forex when the USA is on holiday. It just restricts the volumes. Anyway, starting off with Euro USD as usual, and you can see this week has been big up, big down. Nothing else really happening here. The key element here is the following. That is a continual down trend, but does look like a bit of a flag forming, doesn't it? So big move up, flag move up. That's kind of what we're anticipating, but based on the data that's come out this week, now people will be worrying about recession. So now we're waiting for the Fed this evening to come out with their minutes, because maybe they're going to tell us something that we don't know, or something that they didn't tell us 2 weeks ago. Anyway, if we just drop down to the hour, you'll see we're kind of drifting from the moving averages at the moment. We do have a little bit of potential support coming up here, but for all intents and purposes, this is looking like a start of a downtrend. So you'd want to be looking to sell. I'm not going to put all three levels in. You know the drill. There's your three levels there. So there's your second one, your third one. So you're looking for price to come back, test this area at the open for another move down. Your first profit area is going to be here at 108754, and then your second potential take profit area is going to be over there. So that is 108615. So yeah, I don't think there's going to be much movement, to be honest. I think we're going to be a little bit volatile until the data comes out. We've also got non-farm payrolls at the end of the week, so still quite a bit of data this week to get through before we start getting some kind of direction. And there is a gap down here as well. So the dollar is unsure of what direction to go at the moment, because when people start screaming recession, then the dollar strengthens. When people start screaming, oh, stocks are looking good, time to buy, then the dollar falls. So anyway, that's kind of the situation we find ourselves in at the moment. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen, very much sideways for 2 weeks now. Does look like a bit of a rounding top though, doesn't it? So and that kind of bodes well for a rally in stocks, but as far as I'm concerned, this is sideways. I have zero interest of getting involved in this. You can see whenever we are above and below the moving averages like this, it's a clear sign to stay away from this. And we've had that for the last couple of days now, and I think I'll maintain my stance of sitting on the sides there. Moving on to British pound Japanese yen, we've got diversions here. We are so stretched. This to me is starting to really look like a worrisome area, so not something that I want to keep chasing to the upside right now. And if you drop down to the hour, you can see big up, big down all over the place. Trend is still up, granted, but we're not getting very far here. It's 3 days that we've been spending here and not getting anywhere. So I'm going to leave this one well alone as well. So basically the yen pairs, which are looking a little bit shaky. Lastly, euro British pound. So this week, bit of an up, big sort of break to the downside. We are well below some weekly levels at the moment. And if you see yesterday's move was pretty interesting. So that was a fairly solid move to the downside. What you're looking for is a pullback onto structure for an opportunity to sell. And I'm just going to put 2 levels in. That should be your zone. I want to see price come all the way up here at 085765 or 085808 for a continuation to the downside. Don't really want to be jumping in with the oscillators like that. Also could be a potential double bottom that's brewing. What could also happen, just keep this in the back of your mind, is you could just form a range and then break to the downside. So that would be London breakout strategy. So look at the first 8 1-hour bars, draw your range on the top and the bottom. If it breaks to the upside, you've got a long scalp, but I really wouldn't take it, because you could get ambushed on that. I'd rather wait up here for a short, come back to test the range and possibly get close in the range, the probability of it breaking below that range would be very low. But if it does break the range to the downside, then you've got your targets to the downside. There's quite a number of different targets you've got here if you look at all these tails. Okay, so anyway, that's kind of my view for today. Euro pound and euro dollar do have something going for them, but please, people, remember you've got the Fed minutes tonight and you've got non-farm payrolls on Friday, so both of those events can just turn everything on its head. So just keep your head about on your shoulders, should I say, and tight stop losses, small positions. Rather bank the money when you can than hold on and think you're going to make millions. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.